Alright guys, well we're doing something different right now. We're gonna do a little shrimping trip and learn about how they catch shrimp out here in Mississippi. Alright, well we're on the boat, we're getting her loaded. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Let's see how they do it. Alright, let's go.
Got a cork line and chain line. That's what opens up your trough vertically. We're covering 2.5 to 3 feet of the ocean's floor. Shrimp tend to stay on the bottom because everything in the ocean wants to eat shrimp. Everything wants to eat them, guys. So they bury themselves. They spend most of their life hunkered down, buried in the mud. Which brings up your tickle and chain. It will increase your catch from 35 to 40%. It's a tiller in the water. It runs in front of the trawl, beating that mud up, getting them shrimp out of the mud, tickle them on up, they say. Your trawl is nothing but a funnel in the water with a knot tied to the end of it. This right here, trawl boards and doors, it dives down and spreads out. That's how you get your width, and that's how you get your depth of the trawl, gang. So let's put her on down. Trawl boards and doors are designed to go 250 to 300 foot in the water. Today you're only at 12 foot. That wind kind of died down.
Nice.
Nice.
I ain't complaining. I'll take that. They projected 31 mile an hour gust for this time.
Oh, wow.
Well, I'm glad they're wrong.
Yeah, I wasn't too excited about that. You
No,
know?
they never get it right, though.
31 mile an hour gust from the east ain't a big deal. From the southwest, it's a big deal. Do this boat. Gotta know your boat.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta know your boat. Way cool, guys. But here we go. What are we up to here now? We're dragging to death, baby. We're doing a 20-minute drag, like our Department of Marine Resources does. They take 20-minute drags in 18 different locations. They bring it in, guys. Why 18 locations? That just happens to be the popular shrimping areas, right? There's no scientific reason. It's because that's where the guys actually go. They take 20-minute drags in every one of those locations. They bring it in, they drop it in a picking box, and they close it to catch. They sort through it, guys. They go through it, take anything out of it that's not a shrimp, and throw it overboard. At the end of the day, guys, they're studying shrimp. They're trying to open shrimp season, so it's really, really important for them to stay focused. When they get to pure shrimp, they write down time, temperature, date, wind, current, location, salt, saline, wind phases, anything and everything that has to do with that little guy migrating. Believe it or not, it is a migratorial species. It goes 400 miles in a circle, but yet it don't leave 80 miles in one direction. Each area shrimp is there. So, anybody ever been to Galveston, Texas?
Yes.
They got white shrimp, they got brown shrimp, they got blue shrimp, they got oyster. They got everything we got. Theirs is theirs, and ours is ours. Ours is from our side of the Mississippi River to our side of Mobile Bay. That's the area that ours is spent around. It's pretty cool. In that process, we're targeting 68 count. Anybody tell me what count means? To the pound. So whether it's 2 pounds or 200 pounds, they weigh about 1 pound high. And then someone has to count down every single time. We're now equal to 68 per pound per count of shrimp. We open up shrimp season. That's how it's done. It's done manually, guys. There's no magic machine to say this. How big you got? This how big they are. The only way to really know is to scoop them up and count them down, guys. And that's way, 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 way cool. But we do know something about shrimp that's kind of wild. Kind of goes along with what we do with these guys here. We know how fast they grow. They grow grow 2 millimeters a day in Gulf warm water. That is an inch every 7 to 10 days these guys grow. So look at them quick here, guys. For the Mississippi folks, you know why they grow so fast in our area? It's so damn hot. Heat is a byproduct. Well, heat makes something that makes it grow fast. Algae. That moisture grows because of algae. That shrimp grows because of algae. Guys, in the world, algae is the base of life. Bottom line. If it wasn't for algae, anything down there would exist all day long. That is the thing number 1 thing. If a shrimp is breeding, it's taking algae. That's the way it works. Now, anything with a shell, its shell's made from algae. Calcium carbonate. What makes your shell, so it's kind of how it all kind of works out together, guys. Now, with that being said, gang, if it grows an inch every 7 to 10 days, we can project when shrimp season opens. We got a good idea when it's all going to happen. So who likes popcorn shrimp? 100 count. Okay. All right, there's a 100 count shrimp. That guy will double its size into a 68 count shrimp in 2 weeks. 2 weeks, guys. We can project when shrimp season opens up. We got license and permits, go through Coast Guard inspection, get off the shipyard. A lot of things we can do to make sure it's right, guys. And that's exactly what. Here's the end of the day. End of May, first part of June, that's for browns. The last May, June, July, August, and out of nowhere, we get a mixture of browns and whites. There's nothing but big, beautiful white shrimp. Has anybody ever heard of safety in numbers? Here's one. This will stick with every one of y'all. Shrimp eat shrimp. Shrimp's number 1 predator is other shrimp. That's how it shakes down. Yeah. You're born and then your mama's trying to eat you. That's how it works out, guys. It's not a good thing. We are going to catch a lot of shrimp. We're probably going to catch probably 10, 15 pounds. And we're not going to catch much of anything else. We're going to catch shrimp. That's what we're going to catch. With that being said, they're all going to be about yay big. And there'll be 1 or 2 of them in there like that. Those are the ones that are on top of it. If this net opened up more, we would catch a lot of big ones. The big white shrimp on top of these browns. Pretty cool, I think.
Yeah.
Not more big. I think it's cool.
I'm surprised by
White
that.
shrimp last September, October, November, December. The end of the year is the end of the year, guys, and that's how all that shakes down. Now, with that being said, guys, I'm feeling cocky. We'll put water in this tank. There's a higher probability we're going to drop this net. It's going to be 100% shrimp. This last trip, I had 3 species of fish. 95% shrimp, 5% bycatch. Only had 3 fish to talk about. They were just shrimp over there. It is what it is. It's a cool picture. It's a cool picture. What's going to happen in the next week or 2? These shrimp are going to get bigger. The rest of them are going to blow out of that net. Every single day I drag down, it will be more and more and more. I'll get up the next 2 to 3 weeks. I'll get up to about 35 to 40 pounds of drag. And then one day I'll come out here and I'll catch the first damn trout. They got me.
So it turns off just like that. Boom.
It cycles. It cycles. This is the easiest way to talk about it, guys. We'll pick up. These shrimp, when they're migrating, cold weather blows them out, and they're dropping eggs all the way around. They're dropping eggs all the way to about springtime. So throughout December, January, and February, they're dropping eggs for about 80 miles. That's 80 miles of shrimp that's being laid. So what ends up happening, guys, is I like to call it crops. What's that? Oh, well, we got dolphins coming up on us. I like to consider it crops. We have 2 different species that predominantly in our area, and out of the 2 species, each one has about 10 crops in each species. So what'll happen is, for these brown shrimp, that'll happen to me 8-10 times. I'll come out here and they'll be gone, and then I'll catch the new batch, and then I'll watch them grow, and they'll be gone. It'll last for about 2.5 months. And then we'll get a mixture of browns and whites, and then I'll come out here and catch nothing but whites, and gone, come back, gone, come back. It's not the same trip coming back and forth. It's a new crop passing through. But each species, we get about 10 crops. Right now we're on crop number 2. On crop number 2.
So your season
I
just
got them
started.
in my head. Just sitting there trying to see how consistent we are from one year to the next. But yeah, right now, I mean, we'll see it. With this rain, this might be the trigger for these to be out of here. And then I'll get new ones. And I'm hoping that'll happen because it's kind of cool, But at the end of the day, the salinity drop that's fixing to happen from all this rain, oh, hell yeah, that'll blow them out.
What's their lifespan?
Year and a half, 2 years. Let's pull it up, guys. I was waiting on y'all. I was talking to a professor about making larvae. I was talking to one of the people who get very technical the other day. By the time they got done with me, I was going to be spending several $1,000s on cleaning the water. And I finally got all the right kudas that had the education digits on back of it. Told me to just pump them in a big tank and let the water sit for 24 hours and the trash will fall to the bottom, pump it off the top, and it'll be good. I was like, really? Oh, hell. Not a crab trap.
And the birds are just trying to get whatever comes out, huh?
Oh, yeah. Take a picture. Oh, we had a nice one in there somewhere. We got a croaker and that's it, guys. Croaker and a shrimp. Get your fish here, I'll get out your way. Birds don't be nuts.
Yeah, look at that one. So is there different size nets that you use?
Not me, but commercial
But
guys.
the commercial guys do? Just so they can target a certain size?
Yes.
Do they switch them out, or they kind of just focus on one side?
No, they switch them out to what's going on. There we go, guys. I got it right here. Yeah, that's how it's done. At the end of the day, guys, you take it, It's a little video thing. It's not hard to get ahead a little video. Hold it right there. So, there you go. That's how it's done, guys. It's all about a feel. Guys, anybody ever had to work in a grocery store and you had to type out? You don't need to look at it. Anybody on your keyboard at home, you don't have to look at it. You don't have to look at these shrimp. You know what to feel for, you grab it and you do it, guys. At the end of the day, grab one. Sorry, guys. The head is 1/3 of the body weight. The head's 1/3 of the body weight. The head's 1/3 of the body size. It's also the first thing that goes bad. My friends that are going out for 4 to 5 days, for 3 to 4 days, they're popping heads. That last day, they're keeping head on shrimp. Locals want to buy head on. Head on shrimp has a look. When a shrimp is full, that membrane attaches to its sperm. You're going to take that shrimp and boil it, the fat from that head and go through the tail and come back up. So the saying, cooking with heads on gives you more flavor, is true. If you were to cook a fresh shrimp, you have to tear the head off of it. That membrane don't go away when it's fresh. Now when it's a few days old, what happens? I'm going to do this with a dead one, guys. I'm going to make stuff down. I'm going to put no one out. This one's dead. A shrimp that's been gone for a few days. Like this. When you're going around, you see that? You go to a supermarket, you see that? I mean, that shrimp is at least 3 to 4 days old. You don't need to have a brown head on it. It can be iced down, still fresh. But my point is, it don't mean it's spoiled, but there's no application of cooking head on. When you go to cook this or boil this, that head's going to be over here, that shrimp's going to be over there. It's not going to stay together, guys. So go ahead and pop it, you're done with it, and have your tail. And that's the whole point. If you know for a fact it's not going to be fresh in the first place, why not get rid of what can spoil? Why not get rid of what's taking up space to point on your boat? Point on the boat, space on the boat, you pretty darn deal, guys. Keep cool what you get paid for. Size it while you add it. If you go into the dock with sized shrimp that are headless, now you make it bang. Now you make it more money. So when you're dragging for 3 hours, what are you doing during that time period? You're doing whatever it takes to make more money. That's what you're doing. Now, on the way in, you leave that last day, day and a half shrimp and on. That's what you don't sell to the factory. That's what you sell to the dock. You can show people that they're fresh. I can look at a shrimp 30 feet away and tell you if it's fresh or not. I can smell it 30 feet away and tell you it's fresh or not. Guys, the biggest buyer of shrimp off the boats, on the Gulf Coast, is local people. I bet you that's a shocker for you. Locals. Locals buy more shrimp than anybody. Why? One, we're probably kids to them, or grew up with them. We want to help the people. 2, I can buy shrimp cheaper than you can buy ground beef for them. I can buy shrimp for $4 a pound. Jumbo, eat like a king. For $4 a pound, guys, by going to the dock and buying fresh shrimp, you're saving money, baby. You're saving money all day long. I mean, if you're cooking an average, for someone that just don't eat shrimp and only eat shrimp, because that's what we do down here, people do a half a pound a person on something, hey, we're eating a pound and a half a person. We're getting lousy with it, you know? If I'm boiling shrimp, even though I only have 3 people in my house now, because my boys off to college, it's just me, my wife, and my little girl, I'll cook 5-10 pounds for 3 people. Why? That boiled shrimp to the side will fill it down for cocktail, or this or that. And I actually take my boiled shrimp and I'll freeze them to the side, that meal. And when my wife makes a salad or something, she can pull some shrimp out of the freezer, thaw it out a little bit, have some boiled shrimp in the salad or whatever. I mean, it's on and on and on. It's the rubber gum thing. The shrimp for everything, one thing or another. But when you cook it, you don't just cook a pound or 2 just to get by that night. You cook a little extra because you don't lose it for all kinds of things. Now, one thing I do, and so does my uncle up there, it's what my family's done for years. We do not freeze shrimp shell on in the freezer. That's amateur stuff. What ends up happening is that shrimp will dehydrate via frozen. And now you have an air pocket between the shell and the meat. You're going to freeze it burn 10 times faster that way. We kill our shrimp, we devein our shrimp, and we soak them in fresh water, ice water. No salt, no this, no that, ice water. That ice water takes the iodine out of the shrimp. You take 10, 15 pounds of filled shrimp, put it in the loaf, and you see ice, you put some water in it, you watch a little TV, come back 10 minutes, and fill the movie, the water's black. You take a glass and do like that, and pour it, and look through it like pouring it, it's red. Straight up iodine, baby. Pull that sink up, pull the stopper up, let that water drain out a little bit, close her off, put a few more cubes in there, fill it up. Keep doing it to that water is ice clear. Keep doing that, doing that, doing it. You're not taking the salt out of it. The salt stays in the shrimp. The iodine is pulling out of that bad boy. When you take that shrimp, freeze it, I'm vacuum pack now to give you more space and more life on the vacuum pack. When you pop that pack open, you can put it right into whatever you cook because you've already did your duty. It's a done deal, man. When you're cooking something, you can grab a pound in a pot. And that's the way we roll, baby. I got 3 or 4 sizes in my freezer, and that's how we do it. But that works. My grandma did that, and she taught all of us how to do it. Guys, think about this. They used to can things. Biloxi was a cannery area. Before freezing shrimp, they used to can them. If you want to take shrimp and put it in salted water or oiled water, however which way, there was 2 ways of canning, oil or salt, then iodine's going to come out of it. You'll open that can and put it and knock you away. They used to pull it out of it by using fresh water. Back in the day, that's what they did before canning. That's why when you open the can, it would be oil. It would continue to spoil inside that can. That's how they did it, guys. So that's what the locals around here took the practices with their homes. So you're not going to see that many places. And the trick is, nothing special. Cold water. That's it. No water. No water. By debating them and butterflying them on a bigger shrimp, it happens faster because you've done split it, cut it in half. And it's quicker that way. It's quicker that way. It just happens faster. If you didn't do it, it would still do it. It just takes longer to do it, guys. So there you go, guys. Neat little trick. Now let's talk about a shrimp. Brown shrimp has antennas twice the body length. White shrimp 3 to 4 times the body length. Pink shrimp 1 body length. You can't tell the difference in shrimp by the length of your antenna. It's obvious they fill with an antenna. Does anybody know what else they do with your antenna? No. Receptor, sensory organ, they can find food at 0 visibility. They need no eyesight once they're able to find their food. They feed on plankton, they feed on algae, they feed on anything they can. Now when these guys bury themselves in the mud, what sticks out? Anything coming after it, they feel the vibrations and they know. They got eyeballs that go under, over, all the way around. They can see 360 degrees with both eyes. So he knows you're coming. He knows what you are. But he don't do well. All they come on the horse, they play backwards, and they bury themselves. And after that, guys lights out, they don't do well. 95% of shrimp are eaten by natural predators. Speckled trout, shark, flounder, stingray, amberjack, snapper, grouper, pelicans, seal, turd, barnacles. Everything eats a shrimp. So if everything eats a shrimp, how do we keep them alive? They lay them by the eggs. They lay between 100,000 plus. We're getting eggs for shrimp. 3 out of 4 shrimp. Lots of babies. Lay them out there, guys. Science says we need 2% of this year's shrimp to make next year's shrimping season the best you ever had. We're rolling.
Alright. Hi guys, well, here we are with the shrimping guys. I forgot your name, I'm sorry. Let me start
I'm Captain Mike. We are Biloxi Cruise Company. The boat that y'all did today is the Biloxi Shrimping Trip. We've been around since 1953. This will be 71 years.
Wow.
Yeah, we've been rocking and rolling for a while.
Yeah, that's good.
We do 3 trips a day, 1 hour and 10 minutes pop. We try to give you a taste of Biloxi. We like showing you the history, we like showing you the culture, and we'd like to show you what we're all about. There's nothing more Biloxi than shrimp. So thank y'all for coming. I appreciate y'all coming. If y'all want to check us out, it's BiloxiShrimpingTrip.com. We do also offer light tackle fishing trips. And for offshore anglers, we do try to do piece together trips. If somebody wants to save $1 or $2 on going fishing, you can give us a holler and we can get you with one of the guys going offshore, one person at a time. But the main thing we do is we take people shrimping. We hold 49 people and you can book online off our website.
Yeah, we had a blast. We
Nice,
learned a
man.
lot. Surprisingly learned a lot.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So,
That's-
thank you, Captain
I taught the
West.
Fat Boy Angler something, huh, bud? That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, you did.
Yeah. But thank y'all for coming. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Had a blast. Good
Good.
times.
Good deal.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you so much. It was really fun.
All right, guys, well, we made it back. All right, that was cool. We learned a lot about shrimping. Didn't know a lot of that stuff, but man, it was cool. All right, now we're gonna go eat some shrimp somewhere. All right, but we had a blast, and coming up, we got a nice fishing trip coming up next, so hopefully you guys will watch that one too. All right, you guys, we had a great time. When you're out here in Mississippi, Biloxi, check him out. It was a cool little trip, about an hour and a half, and it was nice. All right, until next time, peace. Tyler.